Have you ever lost an opportunity because you were late for something? It stays in your head for a long time, and you wonder, if only. Advanced planning is very much like that. Even though it's a hard conversation to have, I promise it's easier than guessing what your loved one would have wanted after the fact. Advanced planning is having the conversation with your loved one about what type of care they would like if, at some point, they can't communicate for themselves. Death is a tough thing to talk about, but there are a lot of ways to have this conversation. First, it would be a great idea to help your loved one develop a living will. This is a document that clearly describes what your loved one's preferences are in the case they can't make decisions about emergency treatment. Second, we recommend making sure that there is a designated person who will act as the healthcare proxy. This would be the person making informed medical decisions on behalf of the loved one requiring care. If you're the healthcare proxy, you'll need to know whether or not your loved one would like steps taken to prolong their lives artificially, and this should happen before they become incapacitated. That means, basically, would they like a feeding tube if they can't eat or drink? Do they want to be on a ventilator if they can't breathe on their own? Do they want palliative care to make them comfortable in their final stage of life? Another important factor to consider is whether or not your loved one would like to be resuscitated if they stop breathing. There are so many potential outcomes if a person is resuscitated, and the longer he or she went without oxygen, the outcome gets more complicated. Because the risk is never known, choosing a DNR or a Do Not Resuscitate order is a common option people choose. Having this conversation with your loved one before it's too late will prevent you from ever wondering if you really honored their wishes. If you'd like, we can help facilitate this conversation so you have comfort and peace of mind with the support you need.